So back in the day, Magic was a game you could casually play. Standard was a format, or as it's called, Type 2, Type 1. It was a format you can play and you didn't need the best cards in the game. Luck played a part. The mechanics of the game were a lot simpler, and anyone can come to Friday Night Magic and have a good time. Now that's still to be said today. You go to Friday Night Magic, everyone's usually very nice. But you're going to run into that one guy who knows every rule, spends all his money and all his time playing Magic the Gathering. I'm about to show you a game where we run into that guy. I am going to eloquently refer to him as Cocksucker. So this is Casual Daddy versus Cocksucker. And you're probably thinking, that's not very nice. You don't know who this guy is. And you're right. I could be playing a nice little grandma, or a 13-year-old girl with pigtails, or a 40-year-old man like myself who goes to work every day in a suit and tie. And then when he comes home, he plays Magic like a dick because he gets stepped on for all throughout the remainder of his life. Well, as you can already see, he's got plastics, he's got the fancy avatar, he's got full art lands, he's got blue removal. As he is playing, he is probably sucking a cock right now. So this deck I created is called Fuck You. The reason I created it was because I got drunk off a bunch of White Claws and ran into a bunch of decks similar to this guy's that really just pissed me off. So I wanted to make a deck that would annoy people as much as their decks annoy me. I made this deck in about 4 minutes, and I am not kidding. I will probably share a video later on of me actually building it, although I don't know if I might have said some things on that video that probably weren't too politically correct. However, I digress. Back to this game. So, beginning of the game goes okay. It's still a fairly even match. And then he pulls this bullshit you're about to see. This is a tactic that used to happen in the betas, and it always pissed me off. The timeouts they give people. Now, look at the board state. There's not a lot to think about. I have a 1/1 lifelink flyer on the board, and he's spending 4 hours trying to decide whether or not to do anything about it. The reason why he's probably taking this time out is because he's probably blowing his partner right now, and he can't really juggle sucking cock and playing Magic at the same time. Although, I'm guessing by the time the timeout ends, he probably gets finished on or gets covered in his face. I don't know. I would apologize for being graphic, but I'm not going to apologize because this guy is legitimately a cocksucker. So again, game's still okay, still pretty even. I'm a little man screwed right now, but still surviving. So Hushbringer comes out, great card against blue. I get a little excited, a little happy. Well, I shouldn't really be that happy because it's about to go downhill really fucking quick. Magic the Gathering Standard. If you have money and you have time, you will win more than anyone else. Now that can be said about a lot of things in life. I mean, practice does, make you a better person at a lot of things, and sometimes an expert. But in this case, if you have the best cards and you know the combos, you're going to win. I'm a casual player. I don't expect to win against guys like this. But the thing is, I'm also a silver rank, which I believe is second to last in this. So if this guy had to make another account just to beat up on worse players because it gets him off when he's sucking dick, that's fine. You know what? Do it. I don't care. I know in the end, I'm probably a better person because I play players that are my skill level. Simple, casual players. So I haven't quite conceded just yet, although it is starting to get frustrating, but this is where it really just... It's a head scratcher moment just thinking how this guy is on the level of playing that he is. So starts making me draw, starts doing a butt ton of damage to me. Probably gargling balls as this is happening. Hey, you know what? If beating up on players on Magic the Gathering turns you on Arena, then by all means, continue to do it. But this is why I do not devote a lot of time to playing Arena, for the simple fact that I'm not going to invest the money and I'm not going to become a cocksucker. Now, I've never tried cocksucking. I'm sure it's enjoyable. I'm sure it feels real nice on both ends. I mean, I like getting my cock sucked, but I don't think I'm ever going to have the pleasure of doing what this guy does, and that is blowing multiple people at the same time while he plays Magic the Gathering. So I think I've pretty openly shared my opinions of this game and the frustrating meta that is Standard, but I know I'm not alone in this. You know, I applaud all the kids that get together on Fridays. I'm glad that, you know, as many years as Magic's been out and I've played, it's still popular and it still gets kids together who, you know, maybe didn't necessarily have friends to hang out with, or, you know, want that social aspect that's not connected to their phone. I really applaud that part of the game, but I do not applaud the part of the game where you go off on fucking silly ass combos like this bullshit and just pick on people. It's fucking dickhead move. So I digress. Love Magic, hate Arena, hate Standard. And I hope you enjoyed my polite, very politically correct little rant today as we finish up this video here. I didn't concede yet. 5 life. It's a losing battle. And then he pulls this fucking bullshit again. That's it. I'm done. Goodbye. You know what? Go suck some more dick. I'm going to go fuck my wife. You all have a good day. Peace out.